Canisius drops a close one to Quinnipiac 78-76 tonight. Jamal Reynolds had a double-double, but the Griffs were out-rebounded 45-33. I'm Andy Hellig with your Canisius College postgame report. Coach Jim Barron and Jamal Reynolds are ready to go at the press conference. We'll send it back to the Kessler Center.
Yeah, well, we knew it was going to be a dogfight. They're a really good team. They could really rebound the basketball, and I thought they did a great job of doing that. And then defensively, we had a lot of tough moments to try to stop them. We try to switch defenses, and then they got to the foul line. You got to give them credit. They're not a real good free throw shooting team, but they stepped up, made their free throws, and then we had opportunity. I mean, we had shot after shot. Last night they went in. Tonight they didn't, and that's what happens in this game. You got to step up and you got to make shots. We made a gallant effort. We still had a chance to win the game. We had an open look, wide open, for a shot, and we just missed it. Jamal is a warrior as far as getting to the glass, and you can see him. I mean, he had 10 rebounds, 11 points, but look at our balance across the way. Last night we had great balance, and tonight we didn't have good balance at all as far as attacking the basket and making plays. We did turn them over, but I thought we could have turned them over a lot more from the beginning. So, we got to keep working to get better. That's going to be the big challenge for us.
No particular order, but you already mentioned Jamal. Those numbers against this team, and they're rebounding.
Yeah.
And he still comes out. What does that say for him?
Yeah, he's just a warrior. He's just a warrior. He goes to the glass. He gets second shots. He plays so hard. But I wish we had other guys that can do the same thing. I don't know why. I mean, shot goes up. Guys should be going to the glass, and that's what they did. They had 16 offensive rebounds, and 45-33. We knew it was going to be tough, but the first half was just unbelievable how they were rebounding the basketball.
Does it feel like? Because for me, it felt like they had 6 guys on the court.
What do you mean for what?
For them.
Yeah.
The ball was up.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Yeah, no, it's tough. You just gotta box out, but it's tough playing back to back. And again, it's just you got two different types of teams. You got a team that just this team is going to the glass hard, and they want it. They're coming off a tough loss on the road, and then they come in and we're kind of floating. And I was worried about it because we had such an emotional game last night and played our hearts out, and then we come back and and I told our guys we got to learn to play back to back and be ready to go.
That defense that they have, is it they match up on?
No, it was just a 1-3-1. It wasn't that. But you know what? If you don't handle it the right way, it could be a problem, and it was a problem because we turned the ball over a number of times against it, and it's really not that difficult. So we got to get better at handling that.
Is it just their length that causes a problem?
Nah, it's their length, but it's just them standing in the way. It's just the zone. It's just. But the other thing too is when you reverse the ball, you got to step up and make shots. That's the key.
Coach, after an emotional victory,
Yeah.
last night, starting the game tonight, it kind of seemed like the play was a little rushed. You guys couldn't get into a rhythm. Do you think that was because of last night's game? Kind of riding a high.
What do you think? What do you think?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, very emotional last night. Very emotional. We had a great crowd. So.
Yeah, with the crowd, is it a little frustrating that you had such a great crowd last night and then tonight not so much? Kind of like the lukewarm fans. You get that every year, but you would expect in C block especially there'd be a contingent of individuals. Can't do much about it, but
Yeah, it's Saturday night. So it's what it is.
Phil gets a career high. You say enough about him.
I just, he had great opportunities, and again, we need other guys to try to step up as well. We just can't do it. But like I said, we had great balance last night. The guys stepped up and made plays and made shots, and that's where we got to get better at, because we want to be aggressive, but if we miss shots, we got to get to the glass to get rebounds, and most of the shots we took were pretty good shots with pretty good looks, and then we got to get second shots on it. So.
Thank you, Coach.
It was actually tough. They're a really physical team. They killed us on the glass today. That was a big difference of why we lost. So it's really challenging, but we should have done a better job on the glass tonight.
They say, you say they killed you, but nonetheless, you still maintain your numbers, which are nationally ranked. What did it take for you to get those numbers?
Well, like, honestly, to me, the numbers don't matter. You know, stats, whatever. That's not what I play for. I just try to make plays for our team, and I felt like we weren't getting second shots, and Coach Burns said at halftime that we weren't getting a lot of second shots, so I made an emphasis for myself to make sure I attacked the glass, because, like you said, I'm one of the leaders in that category, so I had to step up for my team.
Coach was in here talking, he pretty much said what you just said, that he needs more guys to get in there for second chance opportunities. You always have a knack for getting in there. What is it? How do you manage to get in there for those?
I think that I'm a pretty athletic guy, and I have long arms, so I really make a focus on attacking the glass when we have a lot of shooters. So when a shooter shoots, I make sure that I find the open spot to try and get the rebound. Also positioning, I make sure I'm in the right position, and the ball might not always go to me, but if I'm in a good position for rebounding, the odds are that it might come in my way, and I just have to make a play.
What's going through your mind when they threw that pass out of bounds? You guys had a chance to tie.
Yeah, when they threw that pass, I thought we were going to tie it for sure. You know, it was a big momentum swing. Chris drove it. He got it up on the rim, and I got a tip, and I just had to make that play next time. So, you know, we had our chance, but at the same time, we had to start the game better than that, and so we're not in that position to be, like, down 2 with 10 seconds to go.
For all the highlights and recap of tonight's loss versus the Bobcats, head to GoGriffs.com. The Griffs are next in action Thursday night against Penn State, tip-off at 7 o'clock. I'm Andy Helwig, and go Griffs.